Brandon Surfing's question in passing was Machiavelli. What does Plato have to do with Machiavelli? I thought it was a slightly more informed, nuanced take, just off of memory. Harold Bloom talks about how Shakespeare invented modern psychology. That Freud was preceded by Shakespeare. But even before Shakespeare, you have Plato, who talks about the tripart soul. So that is, one part of the soul is the appetitive. So that's the part that under Plato's lights likes food, drink, pornography, that sort of thing. Then there's the honor-loving part of the soul, which seeks military glory and money in the context of ancient Greece. Olympic medals, Nobel prizes, recognition. And then the highest part of the soul seeks a rational good, a rational enlightenment, the pleasure of capital T, truth. And I have to review my notes, but in the Symposium, Socrates talks about Diotima or Diotima's conception of love. And it may even be sort of a fourth higher stage for the soul. But essentially you have the three parts of the soul. The one that loves rational truth, the highest goods, the one that loves honor, sort of physical goods, and then the appetitive soul. So this is similar, like in the Symposium, they talk about how all joy seeks immortality. That's a direct quote of one of the translations. So the idea is that the appetitive part, the part that likes food and porn, seeks immortality through having a baby, just like any animal. The honor-loving part seeks immortality, like Mike Tyson when he says that they'll know my name forever. The highest part of the soul seeks immortality through the creation of intellectual products. People say, well, that's convenient if we psychoanalyze Plato because he was gay, so that's what he was going to leave on, was his children of knowledge. But the idea is with Machiavelli, I think the three-part soul, how might Plato inform Machiavelli as more than a footnote to all of Western philosophy, as Whitehead says, is that Machiavelli is drawing upon the darker natures, the darker instincts of humanity. So he's recognizing the manipulation of the appetites, I think particularly the manipulation of the honor-loving part of the soul, tricking people into pride and glory, or false pride and false glory. Excuse me. So we're not drinking open up a can of water. That COVID cough. But yeah, I would say that Plato first reveals the three-part psychology as a predecessor to Shakespeare through Ovid and later Freud. And it's this which Machiavelli is looking at. You know, he's sort of proto-recognizing a subconscious